after taking whatever exam it may be with NABCEP, how long is it typically until the student is notified of their results? And what do those results typically look like?
Immediately, I guess, is the short way of saying of when they get their results for their exam. We just give out a passing, you get your credential, and then that's it. For a failing scenario, we do give them uh, results on how they performed overall and, more importantly, how they performed in each domain of the exam. The scores are scaled. They are not a one for one, because I have seen some people say, I know I got half of them correct, so why is my score blah? So that's why I say it's a scaled score in that it doesn't linearly correlate to what they should have taken. So that's why some people might be confused on why they failed when they think that they passed.
That's really good to know. Although I'm a little suspect of anybody who says they know they got half of the answers right. I'm like, really? Do you know that? Um, okay, cool. That's really helpful. I actually didn't know that.
Well, with that, I occasionally get the candidate that's like, hey, I'm about to take the exam. I've taken the course. I've studied on my own, whatever. Is there anything else that can help me prepare for this exam? And I always direct them to the applicable JTA. Like if you go to the NAPSET website under resources, look that up because it will tell you how much of the exam is each domain. And I'm like, I'm not telling you how to study, but if I were in your shoes, I would probably study more on these sections that are more of the exam. What I would tell anybody in that scenario of failing an exam, please review that score letter because it will tell you this is how much the domain is counted towards the exam and what your scaled score in that domain, right? So like, for example, PBA, the passing score is 65. So if a candidate scored like a scaled score of a 59 in a certain domain, that means that they were really close to that 65. But then if you look at another domain and they scored like a 27, they were pretty far off from that 65. So whenever they go back and studying, I would tell them not to really focus on the domains that they were close to that passing score and focus more on the lower ones.
Yes, that's really helpful studying strategy because, not everybody passes these exams on their first go. So that's really helpful advice for folks who need to take it again.